So this is how you take your first steps in 3D printer here at the Fort Bend County Libraries. So what is 3D printing? 3D printing is a manufacturing process that creates a physical object from a digital design. There are many different emerging technologies and materials used for 3D printing, but all follow the same principle. A digital model is built layer by layer with material, in our case plastic, to create three-dimensional physical objects. How can I 3D print things? The first thing you need to do is acquire a digital 3D model. There are three ways to accomplish this. You can create your own design. There's a variety of free and paid programs out there that can be used to create your own 3D design. So we have a class on how to use Tinkercad, which is free and it's web-based, so you don't have to download anything. And you can create some pretty intricate stuff on Tinkercad. You have someone create a design for you. Unfortunately, the librarians here at GM and Fort Bend County Libraries are able to design models for you. If you search online, you can sometimes find a designer willing to create models on a commission. You can also download a design from printing from the internet. There are several websites that provide 3D models for both free and paid use. So next slides are going to go over how to search for a model from the website Thingiverse. I like Thingiverse because most things on there are free. So how do I find and download a 3D model for printing? The easiest way to jump right into 3D printing is to choose from one of the several thousands of models others have made and post it online for people to download and print. One of the easiest, most popular sites to do this is Thingiverse. Okay, on Thingiverse, you can explore, and Explore will show you just a plethora of things. You can browse through all the files on the site or files specific to categories. You're able to choose which category you want to explore using the Explore tab at the top of the web page. You can arrange the results in descending order based on your preference and narrow the results further by limiting the category using the drop-down limiters. Explore is good to use if you aren't sure exactly what you're looking for or would simply like to browse through a broad selection of category models. However, if you know what you want, it's probably better to use the search. And with search, you can type in a keyword and find pretty much what you're looking for. Now you have to choose a printable file. Remember, not all models that are on Thingiverse will print well. Here are a few things to keep in mind when choosing a file for 3D printing. It must have a flat bottom to ensure the object sticks to the print bed. Spheres and round-bottomed objects won't stick to the print bed. Gravity affects the printing process, so overlaps, overhangs, long unsupported bridges will cause a print to fail. Size matters. An object that's too small won't print well, and an object that's too big may not fit on the print bed. The maximum we will print is 8 inches by 8 inches by 8 inches, so bear all those things in mind when you're finding a file to print. So the globe here, it won't print. But this alien chess piece will print. It's got a flat bottom. The globe has a round bottom. Overhang. See all these overhangs on Darth Vader? All of those are going to drip and run and not going to work. But this will print because it's on the print bed. There's not really any overhangs that are going to drip. Okay? Size. So this is really small. So this square is 10 millimeters by 10 millimeters. Each one of these little white grid is 10 by 10. So we can tell this object is very small and we need to be scaled much larger in order to print successfully. It would also be needed to rotate horizontally so it would print properly, okay? Because right now it's unstable. All right, so you want to download your model. So you found the perfect model to print. What's next? First, you need to make sure Thingiverse has the proper file type for printing. Our software will only recognize the STL file type. You will then need to save the file or multiple files needed to fully print your object. You will need to put your files on a USB flash drive and bring it to the library for printing. You cannot download them through the 3D printer. So downloading your model, it's tempting to push the download all files button. It's an okay option, but it'll download everything zipped into that file, which includes lots of extras. It could be secondary files you may not want, instructions or printer settings you will not need for printing here at the library. You also need to open the file up and make sure it actually contains STL files. And if there are multiple ones, figure out which one you actually want. There is another option though. It's often better to click on the Thing Files tab so you can inspect the individual files for download. Doing this allows you to see a thumbnail of what each file looks like and ensure that the file isn't STL. If you click on the file name, it will download only the STL for you without all the extra stuff. Pretty cool. So some Thingiverse models include multiple files, sometimes like the example shown to the right, because it has different options. Each file is a standalone model. Other times it's because the model comes in parts and must be assembled after printing, like the example below. Bear in mind that each part will need to be submitted as a separate print job. So as you can see with this one, we've got Superman and Batman and Iron Man and Spider-Man. So in this case, with this model, we have the 3 gears and the base, the yellow base. So, yep. But sometimes multiple files come and they print all at one time. So you need to download each file you want from the list of files if your model has more than one file attached. So in the example here, the TIE Fighter, as you can see, it's got 3 files you got to print, download. Okay, sometimes the designer has a file that placed all the model components into one file so it can be printed at once. These alien chess pieces, all one deal. Okay, so you got your thumbnail downloaded and you come to the library. So you bring your STL file on a USB flash drive to a librarian. The librarian will then examine the file you brought in and determine a few things for you. Whether or not they feel our printer will be able to print the object, an estimate of how big the object will be, as well as how much the object will weigh, the amount of time it will take to print the object, and how much the object will cost. So next, you need to fill out the paperwork while your friendly librarian fills out your payment slip. Once your form is complete, you will bring the payment slip to the circulation desk where you will prepay for your object with cash. It must be cash, can't be a check, can't be a credit card. And get your slip stamped. Then you return to the middle grades area where you can show your stamped payment slip to the librarian, who will then add your STL file to our print queue and return your USB drive. If there's nothing else in the queue, we will start your print job right away. Otherwise, we will call you when it's finished. Of course, that assumes we have time to print before we close. If not, we'll print the next day. Okay, the stuff to remember, information to remember. We cannot print anything bigger than 8 by 8 by 8. We cannot print anything that takes longer than 5 hours to complete. The cost is determined by how much the object weighs in grams. The cost is 20 cents per gram with a minimum fee of $1. So try and make sure your object has at least 5 grams. You must prepay for your object with cash. All right, thank you. Hope you learned something from that. And now, let's take a look at Thingiverse. Okay, so here's Thingiverse. As you can see, there's just all kinds of stuff. You know what? I mean, who knew, right? Yeah. Yoda, face mask, alien, shark, all kinds of cool stuff. But let's say, you know what? I want a mug. I want to make a mug. Huh. And by golly, well, here's mugs. So let's say it's like the thermos mug. Okay. So you click it, the thermal mug. All right. And here's the download all files, right? You click that and get it all. Well, do you need all that? Don't know. Look at the theme files. So you've got thermal mug with support and without support. So, yeah. So you click on download. You click on save file. And download, you open it up, saves your thumb drive. And there you go. So that's a quick overview of 3D printing, Thingiverse. Hope you had fun, learned something. Have any questions, comments, please contact the main library. Thank you.